But let me use this opportunity to welcome everyone once again to this evening's dimension. It's a dimension so critical. You mute yourself, please. This evening, we're going to continue from where we stopped yesterday. And from our timetable, we are 1 day behind schedule. But however, it is not about finishing a timetable. It is about getting what we want done, having perfect understanding, and working with what we know. Using what we have to become what we need to become. Welcoming everyone to the show this evening. I trust that your day is great. I trust that it's been an awesome time there. Comprehensive reinforcement is critical for 2025 and forward, where you can run the scenario of the coming year before you arrive there. It is a call to strategy, strategic thinking, strategic planning, strategic living, and lifestyle, of course. It's not a call to panic. Why I'm doing this for free is because I have seen ahead and I felt like supporting people to walk away from pain and panic into production, giving who they are for what they have and what they can become, the outcomes that can come into us. So it's not essentially to tell you the analysis of Nigerian budget and the happenings around, the oddities of life. No, it's to show you the gravity of your own life and to let you know that, hey, if there's any best time to live, it is now. And the solution is in behavioral health. The solution to every issue is in behavioral health. The health of your behavior, Philip, matters a huge lot. Reverend, good to see you, sir. Venerable, good afternoon. Odion, good
afternoon, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being a blessing to our generation and to humanity.
Thank you so very much.
It's nice to be here today.
I can't wait to take you up on your AED. So
there will be a lot to do on that, sir.
A huge law. A huge law, so that some of these issues can become institutionalized. Welcome, Juliana Umezinwa. I don't know who out there. Uncle Juliana.
Uncle Juliana.
Olamiposi Yusuf. Welcome. Everybody around.
Good evening, sir. This is Originality, sir.
Okay. Welcome to this.
Thank you, sir.
Rosemary Ikubaje. I think I know that name.
Good evening, sir.
Good to see you. Osifo, good to see you. Oluwatoyin Egbebumi, Bolanle Oyadina, Amina Sheyi Isia again. It rain o. Sheyi Isia o. Iti wole o. Good to see everyone here. So, I start Suleiman. Call all your friends, and then your assessment is very critical. See my own.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, doctor.
Thank you very much. See my own assessment to show me your own. Because everything we do in behavioral health, we want to be able to also take analysis. Talk is no longer sufficient. Necessary, but not sufficient. Want to be able to see through the lines what are the facts and then the figures to support it. Roundabout is critical. Thank you, Sheyi. So please, your assessment, we need it. We need your assessment so that you can see behavior. Can I surprise you? There's hardly anything you do in life or you see that has no behavioral undertone to it, because life is 70% behavior and 30% operation. Life is 80% energy. That force or power to get it done. Why it is 20% strategy. So very vital. Organization, corporations invest so hugely in strategy. They bring in consultants, all kinds of people. All they do is strategic planning, strategic thinking, and all that. I've taken all kinds of courses, taught frontline organization, blue chip companies, NNPC, whatever, for strategic planning. Well, you know what? No matter how you do this strategy and run this strategy, if the energy component is missing, you know what? We're going to suffer what I call the GLV mantra. And what's the GLV mantra? Gaps, loophole, and vacuums. And then the question of long-term sustainability of processes and procedures are becoming questionable. Why? The energy side of the processes and procedures leaves much to be desired. And that's why behavioral health comes handy to spot it, spot on, identify it, and then fix it. Let me begin by giving you a good formula that will work for you anytime you want to energize. This one is outside of the box thinking and talking now. So you can put it down. Anytime you want to assess the energetic vibration in a project, in an expedition, it could be training, it could be public speaking, it could be commerce, it could be capacity building, capacity development, strategy, retreat, and all of that. Whatever you want to do, it could even be counseling. It could be packaging a project, a field, and what have you. Subject it to idea models. IDEA by acronym. So what is the idea model? I for identification. Identify it. Identify what you want to do. Identify it. What do I want to do? Why do I want to do it? When do I want to do it? Who do I want to do it for? It's still I. Your I is very generic so that you can gather facts. Behavior adduces to fact, not presumption. Information, not speculation. So when you are talking with me, you are saying, roughly, it's a behavioral violation. There's nothing like roughly. Tell us as it is. Critical. So look for your 5W and 2H of your identification mode of idea method. This when I'm speaking, you don't understand. Just chat me up or say something. Don't want to speak above anybody's head or speak below. And I pray for grace this evening. And not trance. It's very vital. So, idea model stands out. And the I of it has 7 imperatives. 5W and 2H is in I alone. So that, you see, 2025, let me begin to make some proclamation here in the religious stuff. We call it prophecies. 2025 is a strategic year that you should not go into without your energy perspective fully standing gidigba to possess. And you can't possess it until you process it now. You don't possess what you don't process. Otherwise, it's a mere polluting talk, mere empty affirmation that does not deliver. So when you are told to do affirmation, there's more to just speaking it. In fact, speaking it is the last. One day I will teach you the principles and practice of affirmation here. So, I is identification of the subject matter, of the issue, of the words, and all of that. And in I, you look for 5W and 2H. What is the 5W and 2H? According to global competitive model, the first W is, what is it? Ask the question, what is it? The second W is, why? What is it is the issue itself. What is the definition? What is the situation? The why is purpose description. Why? When you ask why, you obtain facts. And then where? Locational imperative. You need it. Where is it? Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, everywhere, on the air, on land, on the sea. You ask the question, where? Then, who is involved? Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to meet? Who? Then you ask the question, where? They have said where. What? Why? Who? Where? When? That's time description. When? 5W. And then what about the 2H? How? You ask the question how. If you don't sit down and analyze all these things and put them down, you are not behavioral. You can't tell me you are a behaviorist and you don't write it down. How will you run with what you have not written? And then you'll be committing behavioral error by carrying things in the head. You're not supposed to put things in the head that does not directly impact on your brain and build it. You are carrying programs, you are carrying function because you have a smart brain. That is a behavioral violation. And it is treatable by 1 hour therapy session where we do mental evacuation and emotional detoxification for you. So very vital. Schedule things, write down. So the how is critical. And then from how, what is the harvest? What is the a priori expectation? What do I want to see? What am I already seeing? It's very vital. Now, when you put all this together, you have a large chunk of information to argue with. You are empirical and you are professional and behavioral at the same time. That is an energy master who is planning well, never to fail. And when you don't plan, what happens?
Hello, doctor. Doctor, I have a question, sir.
Quickly ask. We have
The other H, you mentioned just one H.
so wait now, Oluwatoyin.
You said how? Okay, sir.
Second H is harvest.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Harvest past, harvest present, harvest future. Those of you who will be interested in this kind of training, I will train you separately to know how to apply this. And then you don't hug your head too much. Hey, I'm looking for data. I'm looking for data. Oh, how will I begin now? No. It's a template. I will teach you and train you, and you will even run and see the behavior of these variables I tell you, so that you sit down in your house and finish all the work. No stress. I'm here to remove stress from your projects and your works in 2025, because 2025 will be full of rat race. People just running up and down. Hey, how do I do it now? And all of that. It's not in rat race. It's in your capacity to do the right race. By knowing your energy and projecting it the right order, the right way. That's your I. What about letter D? Definition. I is identification. By the time you juggle all those issues you have in I, what do? You now go into definition. What's the difference between identification and definition? In identification, you gather critical mass of information, facts, figures, and the like. That's identification. But in definition, what do? You now put things in proper perspective. While definition is more of singular, identification is more of plural. Are you getting me? If you are getting me, let me know. Say yes. You are not getting me, say no. I won't rush anybody. Wherever we stop, we stop. But you have to get it. You must not struggle in 2025. You must put your axes together and don't do rat race. Say, doctor, I about fasting. Do your fasting, no, but beyond your fasting, please. That's prayer. You need great planning and then great playing of roles. Very vital. Very vital. Okay. 2 people got it at least. I have a witness. 2 people. Bola and Tony got it. The rest didn't get it. So no problem. Let's go on. So what are we saying? In definition, it is more of singular. More of singular, not plural. You're able to pinpoint through your capacity to cluster. Okay, this is this, this is this. You see much more clearly and get further direction. That's definition. And then from definition, what do you get? What do? You do what I call evaluation. That's your letter E of the idea model. Whether you want to sell things or do anything, you need these things. It works everywhere. It works in school, it works in church, it works everywhere. It works in the market. There's nowhere it does not work. It works everywhere. Everywhere it works. What is evaluation? Evaluation is the outcome of your identification and definition, where you are able to put 2 and 2 together to do what we call analysis. You analyze what you have on ground in order to do further inferences and intervention. Now say, okay, if on the general note it is this, on a particular note it is this, given the evidence before me, this and that and this is what I will do. You are checking, you are testing, you are looking at the pros and the cons in order to do letter A. And what is letter A? All those things you have mapped out in evaluation as a master plan. In your letter A, which is application, it becomes a Marshall plan. To start marshalling it out and rolling it out. With that, you are strategic. You didn't just wake up from the blues to do anything, to sell, to buy, and all of that. So, my first gift of Happy New Year to all of you here, we are 19 here. If you remember, Neo is to work with you personally to say, hey, let's see your idea model for 2025 on anything. You can say, doctor, I'm starting a school. Then I will inspect and invigilate your idea model. And we run it through and through and create it imaginarily. I will show you gaps, loophole, and vacuum without you having to start it. So that you don't put your money into wrong thing or into the right thing that have loopholes. That is what we enjoy in behavioral health. Behavioral health is not just about addiction, hypertension, suicide ideation, and somebody is misbehaving. is not behaving well. An individual may not behave well, and an individual could behave well. Families, institutions, and all of that. So, behavioral health is the health of your behavior as an individual, organization, institutions, whatever. Family. Every family should sit down and draw out their idea model for overhaul 2025. Because you see, nothing goes up in Nigeria and comes down. Nothing, except you throw up a stone. The gravity will bring it down. After that, everything is going up. So that's the more reason our energies must not be scattered. Our energy must be orchestrated and then propagated the right way. And it's not about doing too many things. You are in this, you are in that, you are in this, running helter-skelter, and it is only sleep that saves your energy. No, it's not about it. But idea model, even to some of us who pray, and we pray and fast very well. Please, when you have done all those things, or while you are doing all those things, please also, with your pen and paper, go to the drawing board and draw out your idea model. Doctor, I want to commit to it. Help me. Then send it to me. You have my number, every one of you. This and this is what I came out with. Can you plot it for me? Can you check the gap, the loophole, and the vacuum? Can you show me the structural deviation? I can look at it and tell you what will happen in 3 months' time if you continue the way you want to do it now. I can see your trend analysis and the energy you are bringing here. I can see your root cause analysis, even when you have not done it. Let me shock you here. I ran a training for one of the ministries here in Abuja a few years down the line on corruption analysis. After teaching them on corruption and all of that, and I said, oh yeah, let me test all of you. By the time I circulated my psychometric analysis, the reality check, even people who have not done corruption, that is still embellishing them, my assessment brought it out. You know what his staff said? He said, doctor, please, this assessment in our hands, I hope you are not going to tender it. I said, okay, please keep it. I won't even collect it. These are various works that are available. So besides praying to finding out, you can run analysis and see and confirm and further consolidate what you want to do. Does that stop the message of faith? No, it only consolidates and reinforces it. That's why I'm training you on comprehensive word, reinforcement. Don't make your reinforcement just one-way traffic. Just one. Because you can pray and still make mistakes. Am I casting aspersion on prayer? No. Prayer is powerful and foundational. But nobody lives in a foundation. They build the house. Finish it and furnish it. And furnishes it before packing inside. So let me leave that one. So on the first day, we handle your health. Total holistic health. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And it was so huge, we couldn't finish it on the first day. I needed to show you how to conduct behavioral checks. And I hope you have downloaded the assessment sheet and did your own. You can snap it to me later. Then I'll be able to run your profiling, show you your tilt, every other way where you need to work on before it is late. He who fails to plan, the people say is planning to fail. You will not fail by God's grace. So, on the second day, I showed you how to run behavioral checks. And then the 10 things it will do for you, which no medical check. So, we are going to run another check today called full comprehension assessment test. It's still a behavioral check. The one you ran yesterday is on holistic health. The one you are running today is on holistic strength. Can everyone say, I need my health to get my strength?
I need my health to get my strength.
I need my health
I need my
I
help
need my health
to get
to
my
get my strength.
to get my strength.
So health is foundational. You are not healthy, you don't look for strength. You need your health to get your strength. So that's why we have talked about wellness holistically. We're now going to your worth. There is a no-grosho strategy I'll be exposing you to today and tomorrow. Look at your no-grosho strategy under highlight. Can you see my slide? Can you see my slide? Everyone in the house?
No, not yet,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Who is
I
seeing?
can see it.
Okay.
Yes.
Osifo, can you see it?
Yes, I can see it, sir.
Okay. Who said not yet?
Not yet. I can't see so.
I
cannot
can't
see.
see it, sir.
So who do I believe?
You can see.
Venerable,
see.
can you see the slide?
No, sir.
So what's going on? Who can see? Tony, can you see my slide?
Okay, I can now.
I can see it, sir. I can see your slides.
I can now.
Okay, sir. Reverend can see, so I believe you. So now look at highlights. What's the first word there? Know your wellness.
Know your wellness.
What's the second thing there?
Grow your worth.
Know your worth.
What's the third thing there?
Show your worth.
wealth.
That's how life is going to
Show
be
your worth.
2025. I call it the no-grosho strategy. The what?
Apologies, sir. I'm seeing packaging for you 2020, the flyer.
You are saying what?
Packaging for you 2025, the
Life-
flyer for the program.
Lifestyle and Productivity 2025.
Yes, that's it.
And that's where I'm explaining. Can you see the highlight?
Okay, I can see the highlight now. Know your wellness.
Yes.
Grow your worth.
Yes.
Show your worth.
Thank
Wealth. Draw your depth. Grow your strength.
So I'm explaining the highlight. The first three words of the highlight. Know, grow, show. Know, grow, and do what? Show. That's what I'm explaining. That 2025, the people who will excel in any field of life are the people with the no-grosho strategy. Yeah. And what is the no-grosho strategy? People who know their wellness and they are doing something about it. People who grow their worth and people who show their wealth. So wealth is actually supposed to be shown. You are not to run around looking for wealth. You are the wealth who should get position. And where are you positioned? In your depth. I'll show you how to enter your depth before we are through on Friday. How many of you know that a borehole can serve a community? One borehole. I'm not saying a well, borehole that is well done because it has reached water table. So that is how human lives are. When you touch your water table, you can serve a generation and power a generation. People will not need to do irrigation because you are available. But how many of you are ready to navigate with me, to dig deep into yourself until you touch your water table? Look at the days of quick fixes, quick money, quick business, quick this, instant why, instant no do, instant miracle, instant breakthrough, instant. Nobody wants to go through process. So very vital, no growth strategy. We win anywhere, anytime, any day, anywhere. Invest in it. Read books. Attend seminars. Go to my YouTube channel. And can I shock all of you? Behavioral health is a very, very green field and very ripe in Africa and Nigeria and where you are. Because everything is about behavior. It's wrong in behavior, it will be wrong in finance. It will be wrong in marriage. It will be wrong in school. It will be wrong everywhere and anywhere. So it's a green field. It will be wrong in church, wrong in mosque, wrong in relationship. Once it is wrong in behavior. And when it is right, it's right. So today, let's move forward. I want to show you your worth. It's still about behavior. What am I worth? Now that I am well, and I hope you are well. If you didn't score 81 and above in your assessment yesterday, it simply says you are not okay. Behaviorally speaking. If I say you are not well now, you say I'm abusing you. It says you are not okay yet. Score 81. So, doctor, what do I do where I don't score 81? Snap it to me. We will arrange a time. I will treat you, show you how to overhaul where you are down so that you
send this.
score 81. You see works I have done here and there. They are all behavioral issues, brand and all that. I've trained people who have released them to go and do works, domesticating this. And some of you who are into training and capacity building, you have done deposit. Take behavioral stuff there as a delivery. There's always the behavioral side of anything you do, and it will come in fact, figures, to come in behavior, to show people various things they didn't see before. Now, see me in Nasarawa State with PFN leaders. Last year I was in Port Harcourt for the bishop, Anglican bishop, all that. To walk people away from sudden collapses and all that. They are all behavioral issues. So, go to everywhere. It is an Anglican church there and all that. Institute of National Transformation and all that. There's nowhere you don't do behavioral work. So today, It's day 3. If you have not read this book, you need to read this book. This is the groundwork for behavioral health and behavioral change. It's on my pay stack. I send the pay stack to those of you in group. You can download it there. So we begin today's work. Who can say anything about this? What can you see? What can you say? Look at the picture. What comes?
The water is coming to the walls.
Pardon?
Leakages as we saw yesterday.
Leakages.
Leakages. Okay.
You can see that the talent is wasting away as a result of unhealthy habits.
Okay.
And the leakages is also causing pollution because the leakages is messing up the environment too.
Okay.
And it's wasting resources.
The talent is wasting away as a result of unhealthy habits.
Thank you, Tony.
Overflow of resources and wealth, and wastage of skills and talent.
Okay, is this one overflowing now? Check it very well, because it's a behavioral issue. I told you that we check off from where? Neck up.
Neck up.
To be sure we are good, how? Neck down.
Neck down.
That we can be great, how? Leg forward. This one is not overflowing.
No, it's not overflowing, no.
It was getting filled, but not full.
Yes, sir.
It cannot be full, sir.
Why?
Because of unhealthy habits.
So that is what is happening here and there. People keep worrying on talent management. You keep hearing talent management where there are leakages. Now, what can we say about these leakages, loopholes, and all that? Because as a behaviorist, you need to be able to see very well and do proper analysis. Sheyi, what can you say about these leakages?
I've been talking since, sir. I'm the one talking since, sir.
Okay, I thought.
May I make a comment?
Yes, sir.
May I make a comment, Doctor?
Yes.
I mean, looking at this reminds me of a book by John Maxwell.
Okay.
The title of the book is Talent is Not Enough.
Okay.
So if you have talent,
yes, sir,
and is domiciled in a wrong environment or is used for the wrong situation,
yes, sir,
it's just a waste. It's just a drain. That's what this reminds me of.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
That is a point there. You have a talent in the wrong environment, or the right environment that is fraught with challenges. So imagine yourself as the bucket, human being. Why the talent are the graces, the competencies, the abilities, skills, certification, every other thing you have. There are leakages. Now, who will tell me how many leakages do we have?
Four.
Are they 4? Okay.
It's fun. How you do
How many leakages?
You can see 4, there may be more than 4.
We have 4 leakages. 2 obvious and the other 2 not too obvious. We can see the obvious facing us, the not too obvious, but still leaking. That is behavioral health for you. Behavioral health, you're able to comb inside and show your client the organization you want to work for, the gaps, the loophole, the vacuums. When you are writing your proposal and you show them this, they say, come and fix it. You say, hey, no wonder, please come over here and help us. You enjoy a Macedonian call when you are able to show people where they need to. 2025 is for fixers. I'm going to tell you 50 things about 2025. I've told you. You remind me the first one. The second one, the third one. If you don't have something to fix, don't bother yourself in 2025. You must fix something. You can't fix something without identifying what? Loophole, gaps, and vacuums. It doesn't have to be big, go. Doesn't have to be big.
My dad say a good ní gbogbo nǹkan tó lóun fi ń pèsè fẹ́yìn nìyẹn. Tẹ bá attend training ẹ̀ gan, ẹ máa tún gùdù sí
You
i.
mute yourself. So you mute yourself. So very vital. You must identify your talent. You must identify yourself as a vessel and know how well you are. Is this bucket where? Nowhere. Where are you leaking? Don't look for linkages when you are leaking. It's a behavioral error. Don't carry leakages to 2025. Check your habits. Check your addictions. Are they the good ones? Are they the bad ones? How can you be praying for talent to drop and yet you are leaking? Before you ask for more, check what kind of vessel do you bear? Are you able to retain? Do you now say that the retentive capacity of this thing is called to questioning? How well are you able to retain? How well are you able to identify waste, accommodate waste, accumulate waste? Now, every one of you, the 18 of you plus me, 19. From this picture now, I can generate 15 jobs for you. 15 jobs. One, can you see environmental pollution? Cleaning jobs. There's going to be clean. Two, can you see leakages in the pot? It's a job. Where do you want to clean? Human being, offices, lives, children, youth. Leakages, where do you want to block leakage next year? In you, your relations, your office, your organization, you need to know. Then, what kind of talent are you looking for? Where are they found? Which tap is bad that you want to fix? Which tap is dirty? It's our own issues to think about. It's our own issues. And tap can mean anything. So let's move forward. So, in behavioral health, I have taught you 5T model. Behavioral health is an organized discipline. Anybody who follows it will not go through, will not agonize too much. Structures, systems, functions are put in place. You see, I'm taking it one by one. I'm breaking it down for you. Behavioral health is so simple that if you know it and read about it, keep to it. Anybody you meet, you'll be seeing gaps, identifying loopholes and vacuum, and seeing business everywhere. You will be making money on one hand and making money on the other hand. It's a behavioral error to look for money where you have not made money. You contribute money to get money. That's 2025 for you. People who make money, we also make what? Money. So let your priority be to make what? Money. Say after me in 2025, my
2025
priority shall be to make money
it shall be to make money.
wherever it
So I
matters.
shall be able to make money for me wherever it matters.
I know I will have money.
I know I
I
have
know
money.
have
I
money.
must have money. I must have money.
So, Mrs. Ajasa, which
Yes,
one
sir.
do you look for first? Money or money?
Ah,
Many.
it's mini, sir. Mini, oh, mini, go, go, go.
Anybody who
Yes,
looks for money will have money.
I mean, amen.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
don't run around looking for money. Oh, this one you don't have my
Ah,
time in 2024 because you are busy. Don't know what you are busy doing. So see how to make money in 2025. You must do
okay, sir.
5T model.
Hmm.
Teach something.
Mm.
What you can do for a fee, don't do for it free all the time. Say, this my hand, eh? Hey, he has so many talents. Don't be like Dr. James. So you think it's all my training is free. How will I pay my bills? Sitting down alone is free. 1 hour with me in some of my programs is 50,000. And to see me is 100,000 to register. Now I'm doing free. I'm not saying for you before you say, let me not call him. No. I'm saying some of my programs are out. And it's just about packaging. I told you the first day that this training, if I'm to charge each of you, if I collect 150,000, is small. But I choose to do it because I don't want you to miss out in 2025. I don't want you to pay and still labor, nothing to show for it. So you better listen and cooperate now. Can you see our number today? Many are called. So you 5T model. What's the first T? Teach about something. Explain it. Do you need to necessarily be a teacher like Tony Egbe? No. But there's something you can explain. Can be a regular teacher or non-regular teacher. Explain something. Out of the gap you discover, out of the loophole you want to block, explain it. Don't just say, just wait. At the end, you will see. You are not behavioral. Carry people along. Teach. That is education. The way you know to do it. And then, after teaching, what do you do? Test. That's where you do evaluation. To see where people are in what you have just taught. Test them. And that's where I'll be giving you so many assessments to run on anything you want to do. Once you speak to me, I will throw some certain question to you. You answer it, I will manifest it for you. So that your mind will be seen everywhere in fact and figures, numbers. And then your work that is an individual work will now become an institutional work. And when you operate as an individual or as an institution, which one brings more worth and honor? Which one? When you operate as an institution, it brings more honor. And it's still the same you. That is my goal. So you teach, you test, and then what do? You treat.
Treat.
By giving people injection? Not necessarily. You inject them with right information that brings them into what they should be. You move them from what they used to be to what they should now be. You intervene. In intervention, I told you yesterday the 3 things you do in intervention. You go for the situation on ground, the solution you have at hand, or the strategy you want to engage. Anytime you do these 3, who are you? You are an interventionist. So when you are treating, what are you doing? You are intervening. Situation on ground, solution in your hand, and the strategy that joins situation to solution. That 3 S equals to what? 1 I. So 2025 is for interventionists. So everybody say, I am an interventionist.
I am an
I am
interventionist.
an interventionist.
2025, I will intervene.
2025,
I am an interventionist.
I am for intervention. Intervention is not the same as motivation. Motivation is teaching. Motivation is education. It's not intervention. So make up your mind to intervene in something. And what is the 3 S you look for in intervention? A particular situation on ground, which it could be good, bad, or ugly. A solution you have to routing it, and then the strategy to engage. You say, doctor, I have a situation on ground. How do I turn it to an intervention? Then I will ask you 5 questions. Once you answer it, you say, okay. And then you go and do it. You make money and then make what? Money. That's how to do it. Then what's the 4th one? Trending. In trending, what do you do? As you
integration.
you integrate the solution. I will show you how to put in an effective monitoring and evaluation system in wherever you contribute intervention. Intervention is not the same as interception. Intervention is not the same thing as interruption. Intervention is not the same thing as intercession. Although intervention at times can begin from intercession, but it doesn't end there. Do you know intervention can lead to intermediation, where you will take something from where it is to where it is not? It's still an intervention. And it's behavioral health. So behavioral health is not about sickness or no sickness. It's about lifestyle and productivity. Say after me, 2025
2025
is for lifestyle.
It's for lifestyle
Productivity.
and productivity.
Right.
and productivity.
Then what is the last thing you must do, Toyin Osifo, to excel in 2025? It is called trusting.
Trusting.
And what is trust?
Trusting.
Execution. In execution, you show people how to start doing it and to continue it in various platforms. And each of these solutions generates money. There are places they just invite me, oh, doctor, come and teach us. I don't just go there to teach. I also do evaluation. I do intervention. They say, wow, please come back again, come back again. We don't know it's as this deep. That's behavioral health for you. There are places they call me because they know I can test and tell people fact and figures. They also pay me. There are places they also call me. You see, we have this problem and all of that. I go there to do intervention. And you can't do intervention without doing education and evaluation and show people what it is. Why I'm able to get results in my psychotherapeutic work is because of this 5T model. By the time you see what you are going through inside you, you will be forced to surrender. You do it by choice or by force. Because you can see reality on ground. So all participants will go through the assessment and get trained to get their periodic enabling environment checks on all areas of equipment. So you want to do well, write to me later and say, doctor, these are the areas I want to create intervention in 2025. How do I go about it? Then I will find time to sit down with you on Zoom, online, offline, on-site. I travel anywhere. I told you I'm not in my station now. I'm out of station. And I'm going to be 2 weeks here. Play, never. Walking. Running therapies, packaging online, offline, meeting people, and all kinds of stuff. So very vital. Life calls for deliberate creation. Create the life you want to see in 2025. So, enabling environment is changing name in 2025. It is not just where I see infrastructure. Let government give us enabling environment. Nothing like that. Create the environment you want to operate. Create it. Say after me, 2025.
2025
is for
2025
enabler.
is enabler.
is my enabler.
My enabler.
Is my enabler.
My enabler.
Is for the enablers.
Is for the
Is
enabler.
for the enablers.
So raise your game. Don't just look for enabling environment. Go and create it for people. That's why I said now 2025 is for the enablers. People can enable others, enable people, enable society, enable organization. You must be a solution. Very vital. So, if that is the case, look at my card, for example. How do you contribute? On platform. See my call card. How do you support people? How do you enable people? I'm not saying your card should be this, no, but I want to use my card to explain to you. And this is my direct number. School of Articulation and Behavioral Alignment Resources. That's the name of our organization, SABA Resources. Can you see the 3 things that follow? What follow?
Exploration, expression, establishment.
That is it.
Via lifestyle behavior modification.
That is my work. Exploration, I dig deep. What is even in make we see? Organization, I dig deep. That's behavioral health. Individual, I dig deep. No more surface talk. Say 2025.
2025
is not for surface talkers.
is not for surface talkers.
Is for well diggers.
Is for well diggers.
So ask yourself, Tony, which well are you digging? Madam Caroline, Madam Sia, Ibila, which well are you digging? Madam Juliana, Umezinwa, which well are you going to dig? Very well.
The big word of meaning.
So
What?
dig somewhere and show people. That's the expression side of it. Make up your mind when you dig, you show people what you see. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And then take them from that level of digging to establishing them. This is value creation method for 2025. You show them what is inside and establish them outside. Very vital. So, let's go on. I'm introducing you to another model called Uduak model, who is from Akwa Ibom State here. Uduak model. What's the meaning of Uduak? Nobody is from Akwa Ibom here. Uduak model. Okay. 2025 is for people who observe Uduak model. So, what is you? Unique identity. People must be able to identify you. Who you are matters. Don't be lost. Find yourself. Find out yourself. Uduak model. Then you must have definite authority that you carry. Some people must look up to you for solution, for help. Not begging you for money, but asking you to come and help them, make them better. That is definite authority. Then unbeatable integrity.
Let me tell you, Mama.
Peace Obi Okoye, mute yourself. Peace Obi Okoye, mute yourself. So, you must have apt productivity. What you are going to produce, goods and services, must be so pointed, accurate, solution meeting needs. And then make up your mind to take your game higher. And you see, it's the last one, not the first one. That's the Uduak model you need for 2025 forward. So, you also need alignment for 2025. You need what? Alignment. I didn't say assignment. Assignment is outside. Alignment is inside. Where is your steering? It's inside the car. Alignment is the coordination between your steering and your four tires on the road. Just as it is for a car, so it is for a human being. If you lack internal coordination, you will fail in external competition. So very vital, you need alignment. How do I know, doctor, when I don't have alignment inside? Your emotion will be unstable. Shade, you will be uncoordinated. That's my prof. Olamikbosi, you will be running helter and skelter because there's no alignment.
Yes, sir.
You will face right only to discover it is left that is in your mind. When a man lacks alignment, he runs off course. Now, see what a car goes through when it has no alignment. There's a driver, but not in control at the wheel. And that's why New Year resolution fails because of lack of alignment. We will no longer do this. I will start doing this. I will no longer do that. And by January 15, they are back into it. No coordination within, no competition out there. Then the car will swerve off course where there's no alignment. It will swerve, can't stay. Where there's no alignment, your tire, your resources wear quickly. You keep repairing and repairing and repairing, damages. The girl you got spoiled the shop. You're getting another one. Because there's no alignment. The ride is not smooth. The road is rough and short-lived. And you can't go very far with a car that is out of alignment. And anyone traveling with you, they are in trouble because of lack of alignment. So, doctor, how do I define alignment in 2025? It is alignment before assignment. Look at the equipment you have for whatever you want to do. What are the tools? What are the equipment? Very vital. Madam Sia, what are the tools you have for what you want to do? Which is your ability that you have? Look at the activity, the assignment itself that you want to do. Then look at the consignment, the reality around you, the one you are seeing now and the one you want to see. That's the simple way to define alignment. Say after me, in 2025 forward.
In 2025 forward.
No alignment.
No alignment.
Alignment.
No assignment.
No assignment.
We align first.
We align first.
In order to assign second.
In order
to
assign
second. So which one comes first in 2025? Alignment or assignment?
alignment.
For assignment.
It is alignment before assignment.
Assignment.
So where do you go to for alignment? Mechanic workshop? Where do you go to for alignment? I'm not talking of your car now.
Workshop.
Eh?
Okay.
Mechanic workshop.
Saba resources.
Somebody say mechanic workshop.
That's
Saba
very
resources.
Alignment.
I'm not talking of your car. You. It's you I'm talking about.
Saba resources.
Okay. So we are waiting for you. Very vital. So 2025 forward is for people with alignment. I'm not talking of your car. When your car has alignment problem, you go to mechanic. Behavioral health is an auto-mechanic thing. When you know it. So, establish order. 2025 forward is for people who establishes order. Can you say after me? 2025.
2025.
I am orderly.
I am orderly.
Orderly.
I have systems
I have
Time
in all my operations.
in all my operations.
I am orderly
I am orderly
orderly
and I am systemic.
and I am systemic.
So look at the systemic and the order you must create for 2025 forward. When we are talking of reinforcement comprehensively, 3 levels. 1 level of input where people meet you. Have an order. People must meet me happy. People must meet me fine, not frowning. Victoria, you hear me? People must just
Yes, sir.
establish order. When people meet me by first impression at contact, look at it. Can you see contact? The same color. What goes for black goes for white. They must locate me as the door. Everybody must see me and get attracted to me. That is 2025 for you. Don't have double standard. No. Set order. People who have order in their works, they will prosper very well. But your own is just anyhow. And you are doing tit for tat. Struggle. Create order at contact. That's what we call the law of first impression. You know how I entered this year, 2024? I made up my mind that anybody that comes across me must take something away from me. It could be an advice, it could be something, it could be money, it could be just care, it could even be smile.
What about compliments?
It's still part of it. Anything that will attract people to you, add it. Create order. Don't just enter 2025 the way you are now. Things are getting better and harder. Create order at contact. Let every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Now, can you see this picture? See yellow woman with big hair, afro hair. See another white woman with small hair. See a reverend sister also. Everybody, despite who they are, they located a single door and all road led to that door. Let that thing be you, 2025. Create order at contact where people can come into you as they are. Don't segregate in your life, in your business.
Voice.
Don't segregate. Create order at contact, at input. You can write down 5 areas you are going to create order when people meet you. When you meet people yourself, in families, in institutions, in organizations. You will thank me later by March if you follow what I'm telling you now. Because that's what I do. That's your first level. What is the second level order you must create? Construction. Can you see that these same people standing and walking towards you, they are now seated? Provide an enabling environment for people. Make people feel at home with you. Madam Shia Ibila, please mute yourself. A man is talking with you there. Thank you, sir. So, make people feel at home with you. Can you see them sitting? And you are the one standing. That is order. Or you come into me, you come into my family, you come into my business, you come into my arena. Make them feel at home. Where you need to serve water, serve water. where you need to find out what is doing there. Find out. That is the order you must create. Be accommodating. Thank you, Madam Sia. Tell him we are redefining our 2025 forward. It's no longer business as usual. And I go anywhere to put this in order. I come to you wherever you are. You put me on air. So, very vital. Let people be able to sit with you and be comfortable. Any business you do to make people comfortable. Any service you want to do, Victoria, in 2025, must make people comfortable. Otherwise, they will struggle, you will struggle. And struggle stands struggle. Tony is what? Something else. That is the second level. Now, what do you do at the second phase when people come into your arena? You do construction. You do value creation. You show them where to cross their T's and dot their I's. Very vital. So why? The first one, about psychologists going to meet clients in their home. Yes, Madam Ajasa, it's still the same. Make yourself welcoming. Make yourself welcome in their homes. Don't go there frowning. Go there contributing value by showing them their gaps, loophole, and vacuum. And where they are good, create further value for them. So, input, throughput, output. Contact, construction, contribution. Very vital. Anything you are doing, have this three cascades. Doctor, how do I build it? Very simple. Call me to it. I will show you the template to build this kind of order, and then you will have peace. Instead of you running through the tree, I will show you how to raise people to fill them for you, and then you become an institution. You won't burn too much energy, running up and down. The same you are contact is doing construction and doing contribution. And you have so many things to mind. Hypertension is around the corner. But when you create systems and structure in this order, where people know who they are meeting at contact, and you are very attractive to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, irrespective of their creed, religion, races, demography, you win at first level. At second level, they are seated. They find comfort around you. And if it's you going out, people see comfort when you come. People don't want to transfer with people who give them more trouble. Don't be like some mechanic here, who when you take your car to them, they will solve the problem you take there temporarily and replace it with 3 or 4 problems. They work like herbalists. Some of them will, not all of them. They'll remove what is good and put the bad one there. Please don't do that. Make people feel at home in 2025 when they come around you. Please. That's the second one. And what's the third level? Amina, you must build around your space, 2025. Contribution. That is the output. Contact is input. Construction is throughput. That's where you put people through and solve problems. And then contribution is output or outcome. That is where people are happy. Same people, can you see them happy? Dancing together. They came on their own at contact, but they are leaving you dancing and rejoicing and say, Kai, I met Aisha Suleiman. Kai, I met Amina. Kai, wow. What an enigma for Sia Ibila. I met Mama Adewoye. People should leave you happy, jubilant. I met Bola. I met Victoria. I met Rosemary. It's a template. You don't build it, you will struggle over too many things. You will run around too much, Sheyi, without this. Build it. It's buildable. And I have the templates for you to be able to measure before you even begin. Don't run into it, Enahoro, before you are stuck and you are saying, doctor, how do I? No, I can give you. Once I see what you want to do, I can customize this template for you into fact and figures and behavior. And you'll be able to test for root cause analysis, trend analysis, point blank analysis, and run your behavioral pitch before you even do it, so that there's no guesswork. That is behavioral health for you. Let's go on. So at contact level, these are the things you do in behavioral health. You check people on all of this area. It will show you their structural deviation, trend analysis, root cause, point blank. You run behavioral pitch and see various things about their lives. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. And then people like it when they see value. People come to you, they don't go the same way they came. This is what we used 2 days to do. Yesterday and day before yesterday. Anyone who scored 81 and above is the one who finds his place to take his space roundabout. In other words, he is completely okay, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And that is the wholesome health. Your persona is covered. You don't score 81, it means you are going into the year with a lopsided personality. God forbid. So reach out to me at your own time and my own time, and let me sort you out. How many of you here, 24 of us, score 81% in my assessment yesterday and day before yesterday? That's the only people who are well. That's the only people who are ready to take 2025 by storms. If you score 50.
Please, sir, can we have the recording from yesterday? I'm not sure I got the total score, no, the category score correctly. I'm not sure I got that right.
I have given it out. What group do you belong?
I don't.
If you are in any group.
I got the first one. I'm not in any group. It's individual.
Okay.
So I got the first recording. I didn't get yesterday's one.
Okay. Reach me later. I posted
all right, sir, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
75. In order to, it has to be 81. It has to be 81. For you to find yourself in the center of your space in 2025, please, it has to be 81. You can't compromise it, sir. We don't manage a behavioral health. You are either there or you are not. So nobody score 81 here. So please, don't ever approach 2025 without scoring 81. And it's doable. I will show you where to cross your T's and dot your I and score 81, because you must be a model. Enter 2025 as a role model, not medically. You are all sound medically, but behaviorally, you have to be balanced. So, very vital. Whatever you score, subtract it from 100. That is the number of gaps and loopholes that you have and vacuums that we need to work on. So, very vital. I can't just but overemphasize that. Okay, Reverend. Very vital. Don't just say, let me just manage. I'm close to it. Don't be close to the gate of the kingdom. Be inside. So let's leave that one. So construction level, I've told you, look at what happens at construction level. That is your wholesome strength. Contact level, that is your wholesome health. How healthy are the people coming to you at contact? And even you yourself. Then, at construct level, how strong? Make people stronger when they come to you. So have eyes for the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's your second domain. Make people strong. Why the first one talks about the potential, the personality of the people coming to you at contact. The second one is the potential of the people already with you at construction. Work on them, giving your vision and mission statement. Work on people so that when they leave you at production level, they are out there to make contribution. They are out there in jubilation that they connected with you, that you touch their lives and leave far deposit in them. That is what life is all about in 2025. So another word. 2025, say after me, is for value creators.
It's for value creators.
2025 is for value creators.
So what value are you ready to create? What enabling environment are you ready to create? It matters a huge lot. So let's go for that. So at potential level, where you check people's strength wholesomely, you are looking at their abilities, their competencies, their capacities, their gift, their talent, and then running their checks to see whether they meet up. 2025, help men to measure up. Look for the mess up gaps in people and help them to measure up based on what you are doing. So say after me, 2025 is for the people who can measure up.
It's for the people who can measure up.
2025 is for the people who can help people messing up.
Who can make 2025 is for the people who can help people messing up.
So I either measure up or mess up in 2025.
Either measure up or mess up.
So Toyi, which one do you want to do next year? Odio, which one do you want to do? Which one do you want to do? I will not mess up.
Measure up.
In 2025. I am in the measure up group, not the mess up group. And do you know?
I am in the measure up group, not the mess up group.
Thank you very much. Do you know people messing up is a job? Do you know you have services for people messing up?
Yes.
So find out who you are to serve that is messing up so that you can help them to measure up. That is 2025 for you.
Okay.
Let's go further. We are going somewhere. So your second domain, look at it. When you do construction, in this second one, where you make people to sit down with you, they are not sitting down to just hear stories. Look at what you will do for them. You are going to create for them what we call value proposition. You are going to see so many things you have to offer them, even if it is tiny. Anything that contributes to an individual in order to better his lot and position is called value. Can be in cash, and it can be in words, it can be virtual, it can be anything. Then help people discover their strength. Do talent and gift evaluation. Check people by competency and help them position well. Develop people who have already found themselves. And motivate others. Do education. Help people to find alignment, just as I'm helping you now. Alignment within for what? Assignment without. That's what you do. We'll soon run the assessment. We won't stay long today. Because you see, we were 50-something yesterday. Now we are 22. It's not good enough. So, you need 2 conditions to measure up next year. The first one is the necessary condition or position. Still your wellness. And how are you going to determine your wellness? It is by your show of responsibility. So how am I responsible? When I know my ability, use it to create the reality I want to see for 2025 forward, and engaging in the activity that leads there, then I am responsible. So Yusuf, who is a responsible man, Amina, who is responsible in 2025, it is that woman, that individual who recognizes and reckons with his ability, what he has to create his reality, what he wants to see by doing the activities that leads there. So responsibility is no longer just performing activity. You can perform activity and still be irresponsible when you are not engaging what you have to create what you do not have. That is the necessary condition. Now, what is the sufficient condition? Look at it. When you can do responsibility, you must go ahead to do connectivity. Don't just be responsible. Connect to yourself and connect to people. And what shows your true connection is also 3. Content. You will never see an empty sack standing. Say, if you have a dream and you see an empty sack standing, it's a bad dream. Wake up and bind Satan. It's a bad dream. An empty sack will never stand. So what is your content? Madam Sia, can you mute your set? So very vital, an empty sack will never stand. What do you carry? I'm very happy each time I get to police traffic and they say, Oga, wetin you carry? I'm not just seeing them asking me what is in my boot, what is in my car. I'm seeing them just charging me up to say I'm not empty. Say after me, 2025 forward.
2025 forward
is for the people who are loaded.
Is for the people who are loaded.
So what is the load you are carrying? What is the load of content? If you don't carry content, you cannot create a context. So people who are loaded must be loaded with something to connect well in 2025. What is your load? Many of us are loaded and coded. Then you must define your container. If you carry content and your container is not defined, there's a problem there. You say, doctor, how do I define my container? It is your customer that shows you that. The people you want to serve, there's a way they can enjoy you. As you see me, I like pounded yam. But if I come to your house, you serve me pounded yam, inside leaves, I will not eat it. So your container is very important. Many of you are deep inside. I have psychologists here. I have people who are great, great people here, and they have great knowledge, but they don't have container to serve it. I will never eat rice with my bare hand. So I need cutleries, I need container. I will never eat pounded yam inside the, what is it? So the way you package your content matters. So when I'm running your pitches and running your template for you, I will look at your content, I will look at your container, and I will say, Sheyi, no, this one will make customers to run away. Let me shock you. When I started Saba Resources, we were not Saba Resources. We were called Saba Clinic. There's nothing wrong with leadership clinic. People like it. They will go there. There's nothing wrong with faith clinic. People will go there. Marriage clinic. People will go there. When they hear Saba behavioral clinic, they say, God forbid, I reject it. In Jesus' name. We had good service, but wrong container. Until we'll approach CAC and change our name from Saba Clinic to Saba Resources. If you have content in a wrong container, you will drive away people who need your service. And your container can be in your name, can be in your location, it can be in your packaging, it can be in your branding, it can be anywhere. There are people here who know more than what I am saying now, who can sit me down, break down behavioral health to the nitty-gritty, but they don't have container, or they put it in the wrong container. You are an expert in your field, but how many people are attracted to what you have? It's all about container. What is container? Your capacity to package your product and service in such a way as to attract the one who needs it, to enjoy it for value, so that they can pay for the service, either in cash or in kind. Now, what is making you to sit down here? This is to 7. I started this by 5. And then we'll soon close. What is making you to sit down? Because I packaged this thing in such a way, I made this simple for you to understand. And then, contribution. So as you do responsibility, also do connectivity. There are two hands that must watch each other for 2025. Otherwise, you will spend money, you will invest money in business, do all kinds of things, and praying and fasting, and still you won't see result. Because you have responsibility, but no connectivity. So, ladies and gentlemen, professionals in the house, 2025 forward is for people who have responsibility and also showcase connectivity. So 2 keys you need in 2025, responsibility key, and then what? Connectivity key. Responsibility is for you inside, connectivity is for people outside. You Is somebody getting value there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So very vital. Please read these books. I'll put it on the group. Those of you on the group, you are not on the group, let me know. I'll put you in a group later so that you can see all my posting, because I'll be serving all kinds of things that can help you to become your better version and your bigger version. Read this book, How to Profile and Win with Attitude, and then behavioral checks. You need these things. You need resources. So you need resources.
Minister.
So lastly, bring out your assessment. Let me now test you. You know it's 5T model. Teaching, testing. You may not be able to do treatment and training and trusting. You can do it later. So bring out your assessment. What is the assessment? It is called Full Comprehension Assessment Framework. I will hang one here for those of you who don't have. How many of us don't have assessment? It's not printed out. You don't have it printed out. How many? Please indicate. I want to know.
I don't have.
Okay. Only one person. Okay. One. So
I don't have.
I will hang one now.
My own too. Audion couldn't. I want too.
Okay. Most of you don't have. This is not good enough. All of you who are not having is because you are not in a group. I kept VG and slept early morning, this morning, to be able to post all those things to groups. So
Is it on your YouTube?
no, it's not on my YouTube. It's on the group.
Where is it?
Reinforcement group. So all of you who don't have, just text my WhatsApp number now. Right there,
Okay.
I need a group. I need a group.
What of this group? Is there another group different from this one?
And you see people here, they are from different groups. Where we classify people. So when you write to me, I need a group, I will post two into one. So that anything I post out, you will not be missing it. I posted early morning.
Okay.
So if you don't have, it's because you are not in a group. Maybe you came on your own direct to me.
No, I joined this group now.
Which group? What's the name of the group, man?
And there's a lady who says she's Mrs. Somebody, and we should join from your.
Can you see
from
that?
your?
So you don't even know this. So you are not in a group. You are indirect. So your name is not included. Your name is not in the master list, madam. So apply now so that your name will be in the master list. So let's run the
This is Adewoye.
Okay. Okay, madam. So that's good, but please direct it to my WhatsApp number. I've given you the number here. Just say, I need a group. Then I will push you. Yeah. Maybe we didn't have time to now put people into the various groups, and you must have come late. So let me post the assessment.
I was one of the first people to join this group.
And then we will run it now.
Okay.
So life is behavioral. And once you do it the right way, the right order, you get results. You get results, not insult. Result is doable. Result is possible. So put your name.
Doctor, may I point your attention to the fact that Enahoro's hand has been up for some time?
Wow, sorry. So, Mr. Enahoro, please, the floor is yours. It's true. I've seen it. Or maybe his hand just touched this stuff without knowing. Mr. Enahoro, your hand is up. The floor is yours. Okay, he's not here. So, full comprehension. 1 on the graph means dull. And one thing about this behavioral health, the way I train and teach people is they are similar pattern. Now, this is different from the one you did yesterday. This one is called full comprehension. That of yesterday handles your personality. Today, now we want to handle your potential. It's still behavioral health. All I have taught you now, we want to see the fact and figures behind it. And to see where you are so that you can reposition and get fine and get well. 1 means dull. 2 means poor. 3 tolerable. 4 fair. 5 adequate. 6 good. 7 very good. 8, 9, and 10. So those of you who don't have the assessment, it's very simple. Just take a sheet of paper, write your name, your WhatsApp number, you score yourself. If number 1, your score is 6, you just say 6. Number 2, your score is 8, just put down 8. We will still be able to arrive at your total by just adding everything together. Why? Because you don't have the assessment. But we'll not be able to show you trend analysis, structural deviation, point blank analysis, behavioral pitch, profit and loss. We can show you profit and loss, but we'll not be able to show you other variables because you do not have the assessment. So like I said, if you don't have, it means you are not in any grouping on the WhatsApp from where we post these things. I can't post to everybody all the time. You must be in a group. So for you not to have means you are not yet identified with a group where you see 150 people, 250 people, and all of that. So these are 10 psychometric elements that shows us your strength. So this whole assessment is a framework creating templates for your areas of strength in whatever you call your vision and mission statement, in whatever you call your brand. So apply it. So are we ready to go? You just put a dot. Question number 1. Mr. Triumph, are you here? I want to use somebody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay. Will you permit me to use you as a specimen tonight so that people can understand?
Yes,
Good.
Yes, sir.
You can use me again.
Yes, sir.
Who wants me to use him? No, we use you.
I'm a specimen for this project.
Use me, sir. I'm free.
When I come to Lagos, I won't want you to look for my head when I'm in Lagos, say because if you don't pass here, you know I won't spare you.
Yeah, that's learning. That's the learning part of it. I don't have to pass. As long as I'm better than the current situation.
You're better than current situation. Okay, let me use Mr. Triumph today. Tomorrow I will use Stay. I promise. You know, we'll be running all this thing. I have over 200 of it, so you can always switch off. Or maybe I should be gender sensitive. Does any woman wants me to run? I will crucify you where you need crucifixion. Who wants to volunteer? Mrs. Odion? Madam Carola?
I'm happy to volunteer, sir.
Yes, sir.
Amina is volunteering.
I volunteer, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
I volunteer,
Madam Caroline. You can use me tomorrow, sir.
So,
God bless you.
Amina is speaking. Let's use Amina today.
I want to use me tomorrow. Use that today, sir.
Eh? Amina Abubakar.
No, this is Amina Jetola.
Yeah, this is Amina. Okay, Ojetola. Okay, let's use Amina today. Tomorrow we use somebody. So Amina.
You can use me tomorrow, sir. Tomorrow, because I want to go pray now.
Okay. Okay, so who do we use now?
Miss Caroline.
Okay, Miss Caroline. So let's use Caroline. Name Caroline.
Okay.
Madam, you are ready to take my bullets because I'm going to expose everything. I won't hide anything.
Okay, sir.
Are you ready? Good.
Yes, sir.
So your telephone number, tell us.
My telephone number is 080
Yes.
20
20
55
75 66
118.
18. So
Yes.
please, in behavioral health, always learn to carry your clients along. You don't work like medical doctor or pharmacist who will say, don't worry, madam, just go to pharmacist. They understand. They write something, shuku, and give you to go and collect drug. No, we carry you along because we need you to understand for our therapists to work. Welcome, Prof. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So very vital. Now, why do you need the telephone number of your client? You need to keep contact. Most of the time, I get people's WhatsApp so that I can send pictures, can send books, I can send resources, and they can easily respond to me. Then email. Not too many people do email, so it's better WhatsApp. And then you need their occupation and their age. Why? For psychometric analysis, you need to know people's demography because what works for a demography, age group, is different from another. You can't compare your interpretation of a youthful or the adolescent demography with the aged. So we ask for their age. Madam, don't worry, I've seen your face. Don't put your age. So for everybody clearer understanding tonight, I'm running a specimen and we will add it and you will all see it so that you can add your own. So we are running the variable of your strength today. We ran that of your health. Yesterday and day before yesterday, today is now strength. Because you need your health, personality, for your strength, potential, in order to get your wealth, production. So tomorrow is production. So for Madam Caroline, as we are doing for Madam Caroline, do your own. So Madam Caroline, how well are you aware of your dreams? In other words, a vision of your life you can see for a great tomorrow. Please mute yourself. Somebody is listening to preaching.
Is one of the covenant secrets to supernatural breakthrough.
Please, Sheyi, are you the one?
Not
Mute
just
yourself.
natural, but
Unmute your mic too.
one of the vital keys.
Somebody is in the church. You better face church and leave us alone. So, okay, so Madam Caroline, so how well are you aware of your dreams for 2025 forward? In other words, a vision of your life you can see for a greater tomorrow. Between 1 to 10, where 1 is the least, 10 is the highest. Just tell us exactly. The reason why you are telling us is for us to be able to help you later. So don't fit it the way it is now. What will you say you score? Are you dull? Are you poor? Are you tolerable? Are you fair? Are you adequate? Are you good? Are you very good? Are you excellent about it? Are you perfect? So between 1 to 10, what is your score, ma? Hello? Hello, ma. Wow, we lost her. Hello? Hello? What's happening there? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
That's why I say you should use me.
Okay.
I can hear you very well.
Okay. So, doctor, what do we do now? Okay, in order not to waste time, Sheyi, let's use you quick. So, Sheyi, what is your score here?
Score here is 7.
You can use me, I'm a woman.
Okay. Okay, let's use Sheyi. We started Sheyi because your own phone may go off too. So,
Okay.
and then please be careful when you are ticking. Now, can you see my error here, everybody? Am I ticking the correct place? No. So it's going to affect my record. You have to go to the number you are checking. So number 1, 7. So everybody tick yourself on number 1. Then number 2.
Doctor, maybe you have to explain that number 1 again.
Good. Number 1. Life on a better platform coming year is for dreamers. If you cannot see ahead your future and plan towards it now, just like I'm talking to you about 2025, I want you to succeed. I want you to excel. So what are the dreams you have for 2025? Now, you can tell me, doctor, I want to build 3 universities. Doctor, I have a building project I want to complete. I have these people I want to fix. This is my idea for 2025. I'm not going to run around. These are my plans, pivotally. And then you can write them down. That's what we mean, Sheyi. Do you understand? Okay, sir. Is it better now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what do you score? 7 still. So everybody score yourself on question 1. Question 2. Dream without passion is an illusion. So passion, how well are you aware and made available passion, that energy that drives that dream? How deep do you bond with your dream with anger and excitement to drive it and watch it happen? What will you score yourself?
8.
8. Okay. So write it down and send it to me later because you must justify it. Don't fake things through for me because you want to pass today. Give me opportunity to crucify you and raise you on the 3rd day. So, number 3, you need gifts. Everybody is gifted in one area or the other. So how well do you know, grow, and use 3 of your gifts? And you are ready to use them for your service next year. What do you score yourself? Cheyi, what's your score
7.
here? 7. Good. Everybody, I hope you are taking yourself. Then number 4 is talent. How deep do you groom and use 3 of your talents, endowment, effortlessly, and abilities in your life? Gifts you are given. Talents is part of you. 8, isn't?
Yes.
You are nature indeed, in whose mouth there is no guile. Then number 5, opportunities. How sensitive and strong are the 3 opportunities you can sense around you for positive engagement? 2025.
7.
7. Then number 6, creativity. How well do you deepen your commitment to enlarge your frontiers and multiply your ideas in very unique ways?
6.
6. If I subject you to test now, this 6 you score yourself, is 4 you score. Because I will ask you a few questions.
That's why I didn't choose 7.
Okay, good.
Because at times there's no opportunity to, even when you have it, you may not have an opportunity to exploit. So I don't need to score myself when I know there may not be an avenue to explore even the creativity.
Reach me later, not today. I will show you 5 things to do to explore with your creative edge, creative cutting edge. That's one of my secrets. When I want to get jobs in big places, I over-deliver and choose to do it for free. And look at what they have done. I'm already telling you answer for free. Oh, verse me. Number 7. How well are you okay? Problem solving. How well are you okay with current level of engagement for solutions and value creation in at least 3 areas?
7.
7, good. So 7 there. Then number 8, originality. How well do you sense a lifestyle of certain attitude that gives you a sense of personal acceptance inside out? You are just original. Your yes is yes. You are a man of integrity. You run a business with integrity. 8. Good. Then number 9, contribution. How great can you mention 3 areas you want to contribute values to the society through an organization or any stake you work? What do you score yourself? 8. Then number 10, last but not the least. How well is your legacies? How well do you feel obliged to paint your name in great colors of affection as a donation for the generation through service delivery 2025 forward?
7.
7. Good. So everybody in the house, have you scored yourself in 10 places? Sheyi's score is 10 here. The next thing you do is to count to be sure you score everywhere 10. I mean, now have you scored yourself in 10 places? So now, let me now show you how to calculate.
I'm on it, sir.
Okay, you have not scored yourself in 10 places. You go over and see. Is there any gap anywhere? Now, everybody, can you see Sheyi's score?
I'm a role model.
No, don't go ahead of us, Tony. I know you are a behavioral wizard. Don't go ahead of us. So, everybody, have you seen Sheyi's score? Now we want to calculate.
Yes, sir.
So, how do you calculate? Under column 1, did Sheyi score anything? Nothing. You leave it. Column 2, any score? No. Column 5, even no score. His score began in column 6. So how many times did Sheyi score himself in column 6? Let's look at it.
1.
Can you see it's 1? So you will now say 6, the column number on top, times 1, the number of times. So 6 times 1 is what?
6.
You now put the 6 down here. Do we understand? If you don't understand, ask question. We are 24 in the house. Do we understand?
No.
Mrs. Odion, look at it. Under column 6, can you see 6?
Yes, sir.
Can you see 6 on top? In this assessment, look at where my cursor is. Can you see 6?
Yes,
Under
sir.
column 6, he scores himself how many times? 1 times. Look at 1. Any other place under 6 is just 1 times. So that 1 times 6 is what? 6. We wrote it here. Where did Sheyi score himself again? Look at it. Under column 7. Mrs. Sodia, are you watching?
5 times.
I'm watching.
How many times did Sheyi score himself under column 7? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
So 5 times
6
7.
times 5.
5 times 7 is
5
what?
times 7.
35.
35.
So you now put the 35 under here. Where did Sheyi score himself again? Under 8.
8.
How many times, Mrs. Odion? Look at it.
1,
2,
3, 4.
3, 4. So 8 times 4.
32.
So you put the 32 here. Yeah. Mrs. Odion, do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Do your own
It's
like
exactly
that.
the way we did yesterday.
Good. So this is his category score. Everybody, Madam Sia Ibila, do you get
Yes.
Have you done your own like this?
I did not print it out. I don't have it, but I'm
Every one of you who didn't print out, just add your score. What you score in 1, add it to 2, add it to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is your total score. Add it. So now
it's more like 6 plus 35 plus 32. Am I right?
Okay, for Sheyi here. So 6 plus 35 plus 32. What is it? 6 plus 35, that is 41. 41 plus 30, 71. 71 plus 2,
73. 73.
73%. So you write it as total score in percentage.
Extension.
So Sheyi is in what?
It falls under extension.
Is in extension here. His score is what? Extension.
Extension.
Then sign and put date. Sheyi. Everybody sign. And then put date, assessment place, Saba resource.
Where are we signing from?
Online.
Online.
Yeah, Saba resources online. So now let me now interpret and then do analysis and we close for today. This is where we are closing. I have done teaching. Now we have done testing. What's the third one? Treatment. But you can't treat until you see the analysis. If Sheyi has scored 1 to 39, I will say, Sheyi, up till now, you are confused about 2025. Please, you need therapy. Confusion means it's clearless and clueless about the coming year. Do we understand?
Yeah.
If he has scored 40 to 50, I will say, Sheyi, you are on your own. You are in isolation in 2025. That's the year he has not even gone into. Because what he has on ground is already telling us he's going to be isolated in 2025. God forbid. If Sheyi has scored 51 to 60, we will say, Sheyi, you don't have understanding of this coming year. You don't have what it takes to meet it. You need comprehension. 2025 is just looking by to you. Even if you pray and fast, you need explanation. No, you don't have understanding. That's what 51 to 60 means. If Sheyi had scored 61 to 70, what does he need?
Manifestation.
Meaning, Sheyi is going to be hooked. If he's not helped now, he will be hooked. He will find various bumps. He will find various walls instead of finding bridges. He will face so many opposition, and all his plan will just be stuck towards him. He will be needing grants to manifest them if he's not helped now. That's the meaning. So some of you who score all those numbers, you need therapy. Can you see how you can be medically sound and behaviorally sick? So if you don't have money now, next year, You are not to blame the devil. You can't blame devil. You can't blame Nigeria. It's yourself. You will blame. So if Sheyi has scored 71 to 80, which is where he scored, what does he need?
Extension.
What's the meaning of extension? It means Sheyi is not confused and is not going to be confused. It means Sheyi is not going to be isolated next year. It means Sheyi has understanding already about coming year. It means Sheyi already has some certain flaws where he's been manifesting his businesses, his life, and getting by. It means Sheyi needs to just deepen his root and shoot out more. Sheyi, is it true?
Yes, I believe that, and
it means
a lot to still learn.
He needs more ground. He needs more opening. He has some opening. He needs more. That's the meaning. Or are you satisfied with the opening you have now?
No, I'm not satisfied because there is room for more. There is also a tendency of fear that cannot really reach, because if I understand the meaning of excellent, magnified, and perfect,
yes,
that means you are top notch.
Yes.
And I know that currently the marks I can get is either very good or excellent.
Me, I will walk you through to get perfect. If you walk with me afterwards, that's the essence of this training. I don't want to see mediocre anywhere. I don't want people to complain. You can't do this course and finish it and complain over next year, except you don't work with me or work in understanding. So Sheyi is 81, 73. If Sheyi has scored 81 to 100, then he's a role model. So as far as we are concerned now, Sheyi is not yet accurately positioned for next year. What is the code? Subtract what is scored from 100. What do we have? Sir. So it means Sheyi is 27% down. So we need to reduce that 27. Very vital. That is the situation. So behavioral profit and loss, draw a bracket open, long line with a bracket close. 0 to 100. Sheyi is able to pull himself for 73 plus 73 minus what? 27. So look at Sheyi's graph in my hand. So he's way more on the positive side and losing his coordination for 23%. That is a good attempt, but not perfect. Are we listening? That is the behavioral profit and loss. For behavioral classification, he is in extension. So how about his speech? So everybody tell me your score. Sheyi is 73.
I'm 71, sir.
71?
For 71.
Okay, 71, yes.
Caroline is 76.
Wow. Who again? Only 4 people spoke. Where are the rest? Mrs. Sia Ibila, what's your score? Add it together. Victoria from Ibadan, what's your score?
I added mine is 97, so I'm a little bit confused. I want to cross-check.
She has broken record. 97. That means most of your score are 9 and 10.
Yes, sir.
This is a multi-billionaire. I'm sure you didn't get it right. 97. You need to snap your assessment to me and let me put you on hot seat. So, good. Now that you know how to calculate, let's do behavioral profile. Everybody watch. What I will do now. We want to see Sheyi's behavior in 2025. Are we already in 2025?
No, sir.
What year are we?
2024.
I will show you his behavior now in 2025 that we have not entered. That is the job of behavioral health. It can show you your past, your present, and your future.
Future.
So everybody, join your 1 to 2. You will see how we join the score 1 of Sheyi to the score 2. So I pull out. Say 1. You join it with a line to 2. I'm looking for where I have shape.
You can use tools.
Yes, I'm looking for tools. It's
It's up there. It's after view.
Okay.
Home, insert, page, layout.
Tools, thank you. Good. And then from tools to where is shape? Where do I have shape? Tools. There's a place for shape. Okay, table style. No. Tools. Outline. Who is the computer guru there? I need to take some lines. Why I wish I can see it. I can't remember. So join your score 1 to score 2. Okay, should be insert. Good. Your 2 to 3, your 3 to 4, your 4 to 5, your 5 to 6. I wish I can see it. Wow, wow, wow. Super. So join everything. What did you get? Were you able to draw the line? Good, Sheyi. I want to join 1 to 2. Okay. So from 1 to 2, come and see from. It's not done. Not done. And 1 to 2.
Doctor, if you make Sheyi the host, he can then project what he has.
Okay, good.
Oh, no, he won't.
Yeah.
He won't, will he?
Okay, so let me make Sheyi a host. It's not answering me. There's a place I will just tap. Copy.
I've pinned myself, so you can just pin to see me.
Okay.
I don't need to be the host. Just
I'm
pin
doing
me.
it. Can you see it? Everybody do what I do. I have joined 1 to 2, then from 2 to 3, from 3 to 4, from 4 to 5. Just trace it. Can everybody see me? 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Then let me make Sheyi. Okay, this is the same with yours, Sheyi, isn't it? So this is called the behavioral pitch. I'm going to explain Sheyi's behavior now in 2025. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Triumph, what is your own behavioral pitch looking like? Let me make you a host, a co-host, since Sheyi's stuff is here. I'm going to drop this, or let me explain Sheyi's own too first.
Doctor, may I suggest that you just explain Sheyi as you have drawn here, so that we can manage our time. It's already 7:30.
It's not charged.
So this is Sheyi's own. Now you can see his alignment. It's straight. His highest is 9. His highest is 8. And lowest is 6. Can we see it? Sheyi's score is, so the highest is 8, lowest is 6. 8 minus 6 give us what? 2.
2.
How many times can we find 2 in 2?
1.
So Sheyi has a perfect alignment. It's not fully there, and that's why his figures are not scattered. Can you see it? If we paint it down, his score is like 1. Meaning Sheyi is planning to be one and the same inside out for 2025. So he has perfect alignment. Mr. Triumph, what is your score?
Sir, I want to say something. I want to ask a question, sir.
Yes.
Is it possible, or is it not possible to have 10 all round?
It's possible. Why not? It's possible, depending on your preparations and your plan.
Yes, sir, because
on ground.
Because I follow through all that you explained and all that, well, I've been in previous classes with you.
Yes.
So this is my first time. So I went through my own and it gave me 100, sir.
That's good. So that means you have perfect.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I think maybe we need to let him know that in this scoring, perhaps you have done your scoring before now.
Yes, sir.
Or that you are not absolutely trying to be fair to yourself, to be able to see where you are deficient, honestly, because there's nobody, no human being that is perfect to the tune of 100%. That is just my comment. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And then And then, Prof, if I must add this, it means he is not raising his bars. He has described and defined his speech and saying, well, there's no more challenge for me. I'm just okay. So it's either of the three. It's either that there are some variables you don't consider so as to raise your game upward. You are content with where you are, or you don't understand, or there are variables you don't understand. So let's use Sheyi to round up. So by alignment, Sheyi has a perfect alignment for 2025. So
Doctor, may I also just make a comment on the 100%?
Yes.
It shows that in 2025 is on a path to total decline or a rapid fall.
Is it for you? Okay. Which one, sir?
If it's already at 100%.
Correct, sir. Correct. It's on a because if you reach ceiling, you must come down. Mr. Trayo, that's the issue. Once you reach ceiling, where are you going? Nowhere. So it means your sense of motivation is pitched already.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, Amina.
When you finish, sir.
Yes.
You know, in psychology, we have this concept of self-actualization.
Yes.
So in this case, when you reach the ceiling, can we look at maintaining that position, or must you always fall? Are we looking at gravity physics here? And like Dr. Sambe said, or like you said, that it means you're not challenging yourself. You're not looking at stretching. You're in a comfortable zone.
Yeah.
So how do we describe it when it comes to self-actualization?
You raise your game.
Even at self-actualization,
you take it to the
you have to re-engineer yourself.
Yes.
You have to keep re-evolving.
You reinvent yourself. Thank you.
You reinvent yourself. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So now when you say that the person has reached 100 and they would fall, can you explain better?
Yes.
Well, we're not talking of just now. We're projecting into next year. If already you are already at peak, performance in 2024, and you are going to 2025, you have nothing to look forward to. And in nature, there is nothing static
at all.
You are either growing or you are,
it's like
you are either progressing or regressing.
No comfort zone.
All right.
And then there are challenges in 2025 that are not even explained here. Sir, Mr. Trayon, there are challenges in 2025 that have not surfaced, for which you have to build structures and systems for. So you give room for growth, give room for development. You can say, okay, let me score myself there, because there are extraneous variables that the assessment did not capture, which will happen. For example, nobody knew that fuel pump price in December 2024 will be over 1,000 naira. So if you already relax at 10, and then you now discover that there are some variables you didn't take care of, how do you control them? So that's what we're saying. Where it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
So let's move on from there. So I've shown you structural deviation. You can see that even though it has a little ups and downs, but they are collocated. And by the rule of structural deviation, it says your lowest column of score subtracted from your lowest column of score, the gap must not be more than 2. So Sheyi is fulfilling it. His lowest column of score is 6, while the highest is 8. So 8 minus 6 is 2. How many times do you get 2 in 2? 1. So that is perfect alignment for 2025. That doesn't mean he has mastered and gained full mastery of his game, because it's still 23%, 27% down. That is it. Then let's look at his trend analysis. There is no score in columns 1 to 3. So no evidence of low mood. Sheyi is an enterprising young man, or old man, or middle man, who has no who is not moody at all. He's excited about his work. If he has scored anything between columns 4 to 6, we will say, well, that's mediocrity. It's only one of his variables, and that is an external variable, according to his explanation. He scored 6 in just one place, and that's the place of creativity. Not that he doesn't have it. He is even good at creativity to have scored 6, which is good. But he is saying there are places he will not be able to bulldoze his way through. And I told him there are 5 things he needs to do to up his game there. Otherwise, his alignment will have been completely perfect. So what are we saying? He is a man whose mood is always excellent. In other words, Sheyi knows what to do to weather through storms and to maintain emotional stability and to retain his integrity so as to heighten productivity. Can you get my explanation? I'm interpreting Sheyi now in respect of 2025. If he continues this way and does not waver, he has the emotional content and courage and capacity to weather through 2025 successfully. So how about his root cause analysis? It shows that Sheyi is a learner. And then she is very enterprising. He has dreams. He knows what to do to create a convergence in all his variables. How about his point-blank analysis? We begin to look at each of these variables and say, no, Sheyi is a man given to dream. His passion is very excellent. He knows his gift. He develops his gift. He is a man with talent and all of that. You start pointing them out one by one. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the joy and fun of behavioral health. With this now, I can write 30 things about Sheyi Adegbola 2025 if he continues this way. So send me your own assessment, snap it to me, request for a grouping so that we can put yours there. Behavioral health is not just about the bad and the ugly, it's also about the good. 1 or 2 questions before we call it a day. I hope we got value and you got some form of
yes, sir.
So any question?
Juliana's hand has been up for a while.
Okay,
sir.
Juliana, Uncle Juliana Umezinwa. What's your question, sir? Okay, maybe just by accident. So please, all of you, snap your assessment to me. Then I'll be able to engage with you one-on-one and balance your health. If you didn't score 81 for your health, it has to be balanced. Now we have tested you for strength. You don't score 81, you have to balance it. Don't do carryover into 2025. Please, you need to balance it. So any question, any comment? So please, I have sent my books, soft copy, to the group. And I have
Hello,
sent
sir.
some videos. Yes, Mr.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I heard all that you said.
Yes.
But I can equally say that if I have a mark of 100,
yes,
there's always a room to create more challenges.
Yes, which we say reinvent yourself.
So if from all the questions that you tabled here,
yes,
and I have perfect answer, I know what exactly I'm to do in all the questions.
Okay.
So how else will I have graded myself?
Okay, good. Now, that is a necessary condition, sir. There are some conditions you are going to meet in the coming year for which you will need to shift your ground. That's what we are saying, sir. If everything I have said, and because, yes, now let me support you for once, this time now. Everybody in the house, I have trained triumphant before. In fact, in his group and team. What is the name of the team now? Is it LDN9 or SPPG or INT? Which of them? I have run this thing on his group before, so he is not new to it. He knows about this. So, but that doesn't mean his scoring 100 is final. Yes, you can always up your game, reinvent yourself, recalibrate, and get to your next level. That's what we are saying. And then it is also a signal to you to tell you that, oh, next year you are positioned. Then look at opportunities and oppositions and this quality with them. No doubt about it, you have all that it takes to route 2025, given your vision and mission statement. That is true. That is total and thorough. But we are saying, why even at 100, there is still room for improvement. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to post this assessment form, this form to you. Those of you who want to do strategic navigation, those things I said you should put into place, fill this form and send to me, indicate your intention and interest, then I will help you create the intervention, and then you can domesticate it. And 2025, here you come, by the grace of God. I'd like to thank everyone for tonight, and this is where we'll be stopping. So any contribution, any closing remark before we call it a day? We just must stop now.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I hand over to Dr. Campbell.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure having you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, Dr.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate you, Doctor.
Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you. Through Venerable Adelawo, I want to say a very big thank you to Dr. Komolafe, and please keep the spirit up. And please, I appeal that you manage your energy too and take adequate rest. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye. Good night, everyone. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Please,
you.
is it okay to have the slides? Would that be possible in case we want to go through it again?
I will send the recording, the replay version.
Okay, recording.
To the
all
group.
Right, all right.
I won't be able to send to individual, but please tell me on my WhatsApp you need the group. I'll post you to a group where you will have it.
Right.
Because I have over 8,000 on my phone. So
Doctor, is it the last class?
No, we are finishing Friday.
Okay. Because the way the goodwill message is coming, so I was thinking that today is the last class.
No, it's not. This is just about halfway. The journey
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Everybody will have the replay who is in a group. Good night.
All right, sir.
Good night, sir.